I love her because she moves in her own way. But she came to my show just to hear about my day. But I love her because she moves in her own way. She came to my show just to hear about my day.
Ooh, I got a little bit spicy with that pigment today. Today we're going to make a galette. A galette is just a fancy word for free-form tart. It is comprised of two things, a sweet dough and fresh fruit. It doesn't get more simple than that. To make the dough, it's really easy. Just cream first your butter at room temperature with your sugar. So we've creamed our butter and our sugar together, added our eggs with our egg yolks, a little pinch of salt, and added in our flour, and that's it. That's all you do. We're going to wrap it in plastic and put it in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. It's great to keep on hand, and it's super delicious. We're going to do this with strawberries today, but you could easily do it with apricots as soon as they're in season, nectarines, plums, even if you want to do apples. Just make sure when you cut the fruit that it's all the same size, so when it bakes, one piece isn't more done than the other one. One trick that I always like to do that's super easy is instead of flouring the heck out of your counter and your hands and everything else, put the dough in between two layers of parchment paper. If when you roll out the dough it starts to crack, it means it's still a little bit too hard, okay? So touch it with your hands, you can kind of warm it up a little bit. You roll it out, start from the sides. We're just going to brush the crust, the outside crust, a little bit with egg wash so it'll nice and brown. You can also use melted butter on it, but why add the extra fat when you, fat is flavor, but you really don't need it for this tart. Okay, usually I put it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes to let the butter chill up, but it's nice and cool now, we don't really need to. You're going to bake it convection for 350 degrees Fahrenheit till it gets a golden brown, usually about 20 minutes, but don't go so much on the time. Look at how it looks. Look at the crust. This is a nice golden brown. If it is, then it's done. You pull it off, let it cool, and cut it up. It'll be perfect.